Doing things now. Let's see if anything is working properly. Probably not. Oh, hey, Twitch actually did it properly. Twitch changed the title like it's supposed to. That's good. Good morning, Sentient. Good morning, Gabe. Good morning, me, I guess. Uno momento, I am set up streaming. Do I have a thumbnail for side order? I don't think I do. Oh well, we'll figure out a thumbnail for side order later. For now, at least the title and the game I'm playing are correct. It's got the placeholder thumbnail. That's good enough. So, good morning. Animal Crossing is just the special boot up screen. You know how streamers have the fancy special boot up screens? Mine is Animal Crossing. It's just a very, very cool, interactive boot up screen. Interactive on my end. You don't get to interact. I'm just doing my dailies. I mentioned before the last time that I'm trying to I'm trying to get the last recipe I need to 100% complete the game. Is there some kind of run for Animal Crossing? God no. This is just a regular Animal Crossing playthrough, and I am near 100%. I am almost capable of throwing Animal Crossing in the trash. All I need is the gear tower recipe. Once I get the gear tower recipe, I can make that, and then use it to make the golden gear tower, which I already have the recipe of. Finish off the other recipes that I've gotten in the time I've been trying to get the gear tower recipe. And then that's it. There is nothing in the game that the game tells me I can do that I can do. Have I 100%ed all the games? New Horizons will be the first. Every other game I played, like, when it came out. But I would always stop long before I even finished the museum. Usually I would finish the Bugs and Fish, but then the art, that's not happening. Oh, and also Fossils. I always forget about Fossils because, you know, that's the one that gets finished first. Also, hello! Huh, I might stick here for a few minutes. You seem pretty close to finished. Are you even bad at video games? I mean, yeah. Friggin'... How do you check how long you've been playing video games? Yeah, it took me like 900 hours. And I'm only now almost done. Also, crap, there's a notification. Thank you for the subscription, Blurple. I finally set it up that I can actually hear the notifications. Unfortunately, they're really quiet. There's not much I can do about that while getting audio from two sources at the same time. Now I say that. Of course, I'm a bit in jest. I do suck at video games, but playing a game slowly, taking a while to play a game, I don't like how sometimes that gets factored in to like a person's skill. Like, if on their first playthrough, somebody 100%s it in 50 hours, and then somebody else does it in 20 hours. Did the person who did it in 20 hours, were they better at the game? No, of course not. If anything, they're worse at the game because they explored the game less. They didn't go out of their way to enjoy the game as much. I was watching your KH video for a third time. Oh, good. Knowing that my video is rewatchable is one of the best things. However, I will not be joining you. I have rewatched that video more than enough times. But yeah, the Melody of Memory part and the immediate conclusion after that, both of those I rewatched like a billion times during editing. I'm very happy with how those turned out. Well, there is one thing that you can actually hear. There's parts where the audio clips out in weird ways, which I don't like. But also, I wanted to leave it in like that because I could not replicate my tone of voice in a way that didn't stand out even more. So I left it as is. The one that always sticks out to me is at the end when I say you have to play every Zelda game. That one, it's just so egregious there. Do you ever think you'll check out the Dark Souls series? I played Demon's Souls. I haven't 100%ed it yet, but I did like do a vanilla playthrough of Demon's Souls. Unfortunately, I just sort of fell off of it, but I do need to go back and 100% it. I also feel bad though because when I originally played it, I actually streamed it. So true Gamer Champ fans might remember I streamed it, and I like had a temper tantrum when like somebody like raided my game, and the thing I had a temper tantrum about, to be clear, it's not that they murdered me. They did murder me. I was okay with being murdered, but before they murdered me, they like killed the monster at the end of the level that like. I like was like the whole like you're supposed to get to the end and kill the monster at the end, and they killed the monster. It was like one shot it because they were super overpowered, and I was just like, what the hell? I'm playing a video game here, and you just walk in and play the video game for me? I rage quit by pulling my Ethernet cable out. I pulled the Ethernet cable out of my PS3 so I couldn't get rated anymore. And I regret that because as much as I hate it, that is how the game is intended to be played. That is like the game's design. I should play the game the way it's designed to be played, not not rage quit the online play. Okay, that's enough stars. Wait, did I get the bottle? Yeah, I got it. I just didn't look in it. But yeah, they were actually a person who, they had been watching the stream. They were in the chat. I'm not sure if they fully intended on murdering me from the beginning, or if they were actually like a nice person, who just didn't realize that I didn't want help. Like I actively didn't want help, so they just joined my game, thinking, "Oh, I'll help out the streamer. I'll help out the streamer, show off my really cool character." They show up, kill a monster, and then I just go like absolutely bonkers. How dare you? How dare you come into the sanctity of my video game? And then what else are they gonna do but murder me? Whoever that was back in the day, I'm so sorry. I very overreacted very big time. That was uncalled for. Where is the splat? Don't worry, the splat will be. Well, if they watch the stream, they'd know that, like, backseat gaming is one of your biggest no-no, like, oh yeah. I really do have to actively work on not overreacting. It's very clearly a sore subject for me when people just assume that I would, like, help playing video games. Oh, you want to help me? You think I'm a baby? You think I don't know what a button is? Okay, Animal Crossing sucks. I would watch every second of a Dark Souls 1, 3, or Elden Ring playthrough. Keep in mind, I very rarely will ever stream my first playthrough of a game, so if that ever happened, it'd be like post-game when I'm going for 100%. Did you know that if you press the power button, you can turn off the game? Oh my god. Yes, I did. I did know that. But now that you've told me, if I press the power button, everybody's going to think I did it because you told me to. They're going to think I didn't know that. So now I can't press the power button. I guess the Nintendo Switch is just going to be on for the rest of my life. I take it the Twitter post about a certain PS3 game was a hint at an upcoming video? Hells yeah, it is. I'm working on Run Chun-Li Ratchet and Clank Future. And/or Tools of Destruction. I always just think of the game as Ratchet and Clank Future. It's just easier than, like, Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction, published by Sony Computer Entertainment America. Friggin' including all those disclaimers at the end. Got any streaming tips? I don't know. Enjoy playing video games, I guess. I'm not very good at streaming, so I'm not the person to ask. I think you can also get into the streaming market by not enjoying playing video games. The same thing happened when Picaspri was streaming Mother 2. Wait, which one? While he was streaming Mother 2, he said Ratchet and Clank Future? So many backseat gamers spoiling the game for him. Oh yeah. That happened with one of the big reasons that I don't stream games my first playthrough anymore was actually Splatoon 2. I was streaming Splatoon 2 at launch. And I think it was actually somebody who was just running into every stream they could find and just screaming spoilers for Splatoon 2. So, like, Splatoon 2, like, day it came out, I'm streaming it, and somebody just comes in and, says, end game spoilers. Oh, also, thank you for the raid. I don't actually have a way to know about raids. Thank you, Chardog, for the raid of 4 viewers, and thank you to a lesser degree, Marana Equinox, for the raid of 24 viewers. You've cursed me with more viewers, which makes it more stressful. But thank you. I'm debating going in the shops, but I barely have any cash. So what am I even gonna buy? I'll buy like 2 shirts. I haven't been playing this game very much since it came out for obvious reasons. I really do want to go back to Splatoon 2 for a minimum to 100% Splatoon 2. I do want to do the same thing I did in Splatoon 1 and own and fully level up every single piece of gear. But I think there's way more gear in Splatoon 2 than there was in Splatoon 1. And then there's Splatoon 3 to worry about. So I'm worried maybe that ship sailed, because, like, friggin' that's a lot of time, and I don't got that much free time. Okay, I'm just gonna buy the cheapo stuff. By the way, does anybody know, can you do, like, ranked matches on Pretendo? Because I know you can play Splatoon on Pretendo, but I got the impression that it was limited to specific kinds of matches. So I'm not sure ranked matches are available. Oh, I already got one of those. Yeah, under 5,000. That's my benchmark. Imagine if you can only 100% Pokemon by getting everyone to level 100. I would love that! I like a grind! Like, yeah, have it marked in your Pokedex whether or not you level 100'd each species. I think Splat 1 Miiverse functionality works, but not the multiplayer. I was told the multiplayer works. At least in some capacity. Well, either way, I can't wait till they get ranked play to work. Because, unfortunately, I've been busy. I really did want to go back and try to reach, I think it's S+? Is S+ the highest in Splatoon 1? I was trying to reach the highest rank, and I was always just right on the cusp, but I could never quite manage it. But, then Hands happened. I was planning on using that year for Splatoon 1. Then post-Hands happened, and, I wasn't feeling much up to it. Anyway, let's get the thing we're doing. How many Pokemon games have I played? I have 100%ed Blue and Crystal, and I've done a playthrough like a decade ago of Sapphire. Okay, I have finished my my... No, it's not a chicken broccoli bake. This one's a chicken cord and blue. I finished it, so I can talk now. I was originally gonna go, okay, you know what, I'll just go in linear order. But as I kept unlocking more, I finally decided to go the way I originally would have wanted to go if the game didn't limit them so drastically at the beginning. Which is, weapon I least most want to use, up to most want to use. Which, it's kind of slim pickings at this point. But, well, there's still some weapons that I hate. Also, post hands is after I wasn't able to like, do my job for a year, and now I am in incredibly stressful, crippling debt, which I am using to play Splatoon. For the record, half the reason I'm even playing this is because I intend, after 100%ing it, to do a run. I don't know what run yet, but I will be doing a run of it, because, come on, it's Splatoon. Well, this seems like it'll be real useful. If I'm using brush. Also, I'm not sure if you were hugging me or not, Renard, but I heart emojis anyway for whoever the hug was cast at. Saw a video on a Pearl-only challenge run that was pretty good. Yeah, I saw that. I can't watch it because spoilers. I'll watch it after I've 100%ed it. And then I'll find out, oh, is there literally no run I could possibly do because they actually genuinely did the most ridiculous thing they possibly could. But no shade to them. However, I have gotten very used to those challenge videos. They've got really ridiculous concepts in the thumbnail, but then you actually watch them and they're like, okay, but we're gonna be using our guns just to get us to the part that's like the main thing. So we're just gonna use our guns to accrue 50,000 marbles. And then we'll do one run without guns. Oh, and then when we die, we'll go back into the tower and earn 1,000,000 marbles so we can continue where we left off. You know, with guns. If I die, then I just use guns to get back to the floor that I left off at, and then we pretendsies that it was actually the entire run. Like, no shade to them. Like, if that's the rules they're playing by, then like that's fine. It's just I'm always craving, you know, that the run matches the highest possible insanity. The Majora's Mask in one cycle challenge. I know. I'm extra mad about that. I'm so extra mad about that because you know what happened recently? Majora's Mask was beaten in one cycle. That's an actual thing that has been done now. But then you got a video that came out like a year prior that just says, oh yeah, beating Majora's Mask in one cycle, no problem. Also, the first cycle doesn't count. Yeah, it's a task. It's not like a live run, but there is a task. There's a group of Majora's Mask taskers that like they do a Zelda 64 task every year, like show one off. And most recently they showed 2 off on the same day for the most recent one. And one of them was Majora's Mask in one cycle. They actually finally solved it. On the one hand, I want to fill out the question marks, but on the other, this is really, really good, I think. What does tasks mean? It's interchangeable. Some people say tool-assisted speed run, which would be, you know, a speed run, whereas tool-assisted super play is just like showing off something cool. It is not a computer doing the run. That is a misconception. A task is you craft a sequence of inputs using stuff like save states and slow-mo and rewind to like craft a sequence of inputs which are then given to the game frame by frame. You're telling the game, frame 1, press this. Frame 2, press this. Frame 3, press this. It's recorded inputs, exactly. It's recorded inputs, and you're manually crafting all the inputs frame by frame to show off the game being played in a very unrealistic way. An actual computer is not playing the game, it's reading a crafted sequence of inputs that human beings crafted. Unfortunately, GDQ called it TaskBot, the sequence of inputs, and that made the misconception grow a lot. Definitely interesting, but certainly cheating-esque. Keep in mind, the vast majority of tasks are people labeling them tasks, saying, hey, look at this cool thing. Oh, of course. The one question mark is a thing that I already 100%ed, so I don't need at all. Well, this one is very obviously useful for Brush. What is the myth today? Did the title say VG Myths? Did the title of this stream say VG Myths? You might want to read the title again. So yeah, this one I don't think I'm gonna get much use out of with Brush, because enemies are gonna be really close when I'm trying to shoot them. Meanwhile, this one I've already 100%ed, so I don't need it. And I don't have cash, so vending machine is useless. Oh, thank you for the 50 bits feed, LJR. I was only just looking at the alerts and I saw it. I'm definitely gonna want some of the ink stuff. Luckily, the special doesn't suck. I'm still stupidly baffled how TaskBot managed to make the Triforce obtainable in Ocarina of Time. If you can do arbitrary code execution, you can do basically anything. Because arbitrary code execution, what that does is basically... What you do is you just find a way to execute arbitrary code, And basically, you give the game instructions saying, "Hey, you should listen to what controller ports 2, 3, and 4 are doing." And then controller ports 2, 3, and 4 are just are mashing buttons in a particular way that, like, you create a program in the game, essentially. At that point, the N64 isn't playing Ocarina of Time anymore. It's just running a custom-made computer program that is being relayed to the N64 solely through million-mile-a-minute button inputs from controllers 2, 3, and 4. Well, and of course, controller 1. It's a task, so they can do anything. Usually you wouldn't want it to be on controller 1 if a human being is playing, but then also, I guess, if a human being is playing, they're not going to be doing those inputs on controllers 2, 3, and 4, are they? You can use pearls to unlock floor resets. Remember our conversation about backseat gaming. Why is this one rigorous? This one's, like, super easy. It's rigorous if you go backwards, I guess. That would certainly be pretty rigorous. Hells yeah, there we go. It's a question mark and everything. I'm finally playing the Pizza Tower game? Which Pizza Tower game? Is it the one called Pizza Tower, or just a game that is generally Pizza Tower-esque? Oh, it's over there. Oh my god! I don't even have those. But it's a double. Also, discs are really good. This is worth way more cash. And it's a double. I'm gonna go for the discs. Pizza Tower reminding us that Nintendo will never give us the glory that is Wario Land back. Come on, the last Wario Land game was like 2 years ago. So they made Splatoon a roguelike? This is, in fact, a roguelike mode in Splatoon 3. Added as DLC. Okay, I really want this, but this one's a question mark. But it is also ink. But then this one's worth way more money. I'm gonna go for this just for the sake of the question mark. That seals the deal. I never have to make that decision ever again by filling out the question mark. I'm sure it's fun to play, but visually this looks so boring. I wouldn't say so. It does have kind of bland colors, but like, I mean, it's doing stuff with the bland colors. It's juxtaposing them with the colorful colors. And yeah, it's going for order theme. Oh, I just realized. I can place mines. I should place mines. Not sure how helpful that'll be on the floating guys, but I can do it. It does actually explode high enough to affect them. It's not a kill, but it's something. Crap. Once again, this is a terrible weapon for this boss. I mean, it's just sort of a terrible weapon in general, but in particular for this boss. I'm sorry, Brush Mains. I'm sorry that you chose that life for yourself. Are you serious? How do the mines work in Splatoon 3? Is it like the Splatoon 1 mines or Splatoon 2 mines? Or is it completely different? They're bad. Question marks, of course. It is a pretty good thing, though. But then at the same time, Inksaver, which I've been really wanting. I can focus on the question marks and the specific chips, like 100%ing the chips after I finish all the weapons. That is my plan. I'll have to grind for pearls anyways. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm not regretting that disc pickup drop chance. I hope my hand is doing better than how it was during RuneScape. I'm playing Splatoon, so it's doing a lot better. Here we go. This one I can pick pretty confidently. Me and a friend both agreed grinding for chips is not a good time because RNG. I think it's fun. I think it's fun because RNG. We have different ideas of fun. Honestly, I think I like the structure of this game with like what you're grinding for to complete it a lot more than the actual moment-to-moment gameplay. These challenges are so simplistic in comparison to what I got used to with Octo Expansion. I'm really sad about that. After 2 years of estrogen, I cannot mash buttons? Oh dear lord. Am I gonna have to reconsider some things? I'm so sorry. Wait, the game considers some of the chips maxed even if you haven't maxed them? Like this bar down here, it will be filled out to 3 even if you've never actually filled it all the way. Or well, I guess these are bad examples because you say 5. But the bigger ones. Did you know that the critically acclaimed game 2 Human is free on Xbox 360? I did not. Too bad I already own it. I paid money for it. You know what? I don't need money that bad. It's a question mark. Drone Ink Strike is good. Hells yeah! This one isn't even a decision! What's my favorite enemy in this game? You know, I guess that's part of also I don't really like the enemies very much. It's just Salmon Run. I don't like Salmon Run that much. What do I like? Octo Expansion. Yeah, I was also actually really surprised that, like, this tower is only 30 floors? That seems like... it just seems too short. I guess when you add in that you've got to go up it with every single weapon at a minimum just to see the end of the plot, I assume. But, like, I guess that makes it a bit better, but even then, like, I really would have hoped for a bigger tower. Kind of hoped after beating it once you'd get access to an infinite tower. That's edging really close to spoilers, because now I know there isn't an infinite tower as the reward for getting to the top with every weapon. Negative spoilers are just as spoilers. Next you're going to tell me that when I reach the top with every weapon, I don't immediately unlock Octo Expansion 2. So I've already maxed both of these, so... I do have some money saved up. I could go to the vending machine, but not that much. Screw it, I'm going to the vending machine. The expansion also has amazing music and sound design. I mean, it's Splatoon. That's like saying, wow, this game really excels that when you press the buttons, things happen. Do I actually even have that? Oh, Drone Killer Whale, I do have that. So this one's a question mark, though. Screw it. I'm getting double chips. I am so sad I skipped out on Splatoon 2. It's still, it's there, right? It's still there. Damn it, I can't reach them. Yeah, but there's no more Splatfests unless you're playing Splatoon 3. Splatfests are, like, friggin' not even the biggest deal. I haven't done a Splatfest in a long time. Like, let's be real. If you're playing Splatoon for the multiplayer, you're not even playing Splatoon. Like, what? You think this is some kind of multiple players game? Why was there no Agent 7? Be patient, be patient. Ooh, I'm spreading ink. I'm homing my shots. No, that's actually not that bad. I didn't expect it to work out quite that way. Oh wait, there's two of them. Dagnabbit. Oh, it's down there. Oh my god. This is why Lights Out is important. It tells you where everything is. Mom, chat is debating the ethics of piracy. We have the ethics of piracy at home. And then the ethics of piracy, and it's just yes. It's just the word yes. That's the ethics of piracy at home. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Is the game available on modern or last gen of game system? Yes, don't pirate. No, do pirate. My stance is piracy is illegal, and you should not do it. And secondarily, it is more moral than buying video games. Do not give money to parasites. Yeah, if it's a question mark, then no question. Game Champ, why do you play so many games in Japanese? Are you learning? It's because there are so many games that I play that are Japanese. If you're wondering why I'm not playing Splatoon in Japanese, yeah, it's a moral failing. Really? You're just gonna bounce him around? Playing Kingdom Hearts 1 without having to pay ungodly amounts. Hey! The CEO of Square Enix and Disney's, those CEOs have barely even had a chance to make any kind of a living off of Kingdom Hearts 1. Don't you dare even think of pirating Kingdom Hearts 1 without supporting the CEOs. What about indie devs, Miss Champ? Famous indie devs who developed Kingdom Hearts 1. Well, okay, yeah, I've got plenty of floors. I got a good chance at 100%ing this one. And these ones suck anyways, so this is the correct choice. Has Game Champ played a game in some silly language like French yet? I did play Remember Me with the French voices, but not with French text. The last few floors do get very hectic, don't they? Not really. Okay, sure. Hells yeah, I like 12,000 bucks. What is better, $12,000 or $10,000 that is tax-free? Tax-free because, like, even if hypothetically, like, I'm not even doing the math in my head, but hypothetically, like, even if the $12,000 with taxes ended up still being more money after taking out taxes, you have to factor in the work that you have to put in to, like, actually do the taxes. $10,000, it's in your pocket. That's the math. You don't have to do any more math. Okay, since I've got a chance at 100%ing at least that one chip, I'm going vending machine. Plus, I got plenty of cash. And I've got one row. That's 9 chips. Why is it not 8 chips? TechNabbit, you missed an opportunity. Oh, dang it. Well, I can have an opportunity to max 2 of them, I guess. I need one more of this and one more of the other one. I won't buy any of these. Even though I'd kind of like it for my sub-weapon. But I won't buy any because I'm going to hold out to get those extra chips. Couldn't you have reset the stock? That costs cash. An unfathomable amount of cash. I need to upgrade that more. And that's close enough to backseat gaming, so you're permabanned. So wait, where am I going? There we go. God, Brush is actually kind of good. Like, it's just murdering everybody. I hate that I hate Brush. And I win. What are you gonna do? Weird question, are you ever going to do the next Layton games? I did consider it a bit. I actually replayed Diabolical Box and finally 100% it when I was going through for on Retro Achievements, and when I didn't have feet, or when I didn't have hands, I was playing it with my feet. I'm actually still in the middle of a playthrough of Unwound Future. But my stance is still pretty much the same as it was back when the first video came out. I'm not sure doing a video on the sequel would be interesting enough, because I feel like it'd just be retreading all the same ground. Have you started any games with feet and can't play those games with hands because feet is what you know? It did take a little bit of getting used to play Final Fantasy with my hands again. So are there supposed to be enemies in that level, or...? Will I be doing Final Fantasy II, the unironic best Final Fantasy? Good taste. I'm always very angry when I see people just, like, nonchalantly going, oh yeah, Final Fantasy, such a good game franchise. Final Fantasy, bad too! Too bad! And I'm just like, not too bad. It's not that bad. It's too good. I've only got one more chance at 100%ing both of those chips. Dang it. Yeah, let's go for knockback. Well, homing shots did actually end up being pretty good that one time. But cash money! How can you say 2 sucks when 10 is right there? Being a good video game. I don't understand the equation here. I don't understand why 10 is right there, and that's anything. This other good video game exists. Oh, that was good. Oh, you think I'm not gonna set a new best time even if I'm in danger? Dang it! That's it, that was my last chance. Yeah, even at the lowest level, this one's gonna be useful. Yeah, I'm not regretting that choice. Come to think of it, I haven't had any deaths yet. This is my first 100% deathless run. pretty good one for the boss fight. That's gotta be a new best time. Although I did mess up a bit in finding all the portals. I may have done it faster with the slosher. Okay, this is a new high score. I'm pretty sure this is like a new PB. Not that I care much about score. If I cared, I'd be going for like getting the same color chip. I'm nowhere near ready for that. Okay, I'll read that later. I'm not gonna read it on stream. It's hard to focus on the actual story stuff when people are watching. He used to be your boss, right? Well, technically. Okay, so no new palettes until I reach the end with every other palette. Okay, I think I want to invest in this drone stuff. Well, at the same time, like, I mean, I think I have all the useful drone stuff. Yeah. I think this other stuff's gonna be more useful immediately. Unfortunately, it's so expensive. Look at that! That's more than that's multiple runs! I have to do multiple runs to buy the next one. Unless I turn on the if you die, you get nothing button. Which, like, there's very little risk of me dying. But at the same time, oh boy, a 30% increase in exchange for the risk of getting nothing if I really, really suck. At the same time, I have failed one time, which was before I had any upgrades. Well, I had a little bit of upgrades, but almost zero upgrades. And now I can buy continues. I've got a stash of 3 extra lives. I've got all the, like, passive buffs. Screw it, I'm turning it on. I had it turned off for the peace of mind, but you know what? Peace of mind isn't worth that much. Oh, I completely forgot. Wrong one. Before that, I should go here so I can get my pearls. Not that it matters much. I'm sort of past the point where this is actually good numbers of pearls. Okay, I'm just gonna open the diary so I get whatever unlock I get for reading it. Okay, so which of these weapons do I hate the most? Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I hate swords. Don't let Jacob hear me say that. Oh wow, this really does suck. Jesus. This is gonna suck so bad. I'm sure it'll be a bit better with upgrades, but I don't like it. I don't like this at all. Ah. Oh, I get it. It's so you can, like, replay the tutorial. I see. Okay, so I don't know what my sub-weapon is. Some sort of weirdo grenade. And then tank. Well, these two are both question marks. That's good. On the one hand, this is the only one that I really, really want. But then, yeah, no. It's question mark and just base damage is still good, even if it's not very much. Ooh. We've got a fancy setup here. Too bad I'm never going to use it. Oh, there's... Oh! I see, there's no ink on the ground. No inkable ground, rather. Now this one I don't have, and it's specific to this weapon, so tempting. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I have to give up a twofer, but still, it looks pretty good. Wait, so it said horizontal slash, so... Okay, vertical slash is a charge. And it sucks, so I'll never use it. I have to think about it, and it's not even that good. Always go with the strat that involves the less mental energy. I forgot to try out my sub-weapon to see what it even does. But most of the time this is good. Maybe I'll even just, like, purchase a different sub-weapon later if this one doesn't do it for me. Miss Champ, how are you so wise? Please stop spreading lies about me. Okay, that is a piercing shot, so that's good. Well, it's not necessarily piercing, it might just be that it killed them all in one hit. Same thing. Okay, what does this do? Okay, it does do explosions. Good. So I'm not wasting my time getting explosion upgrades. Oh, I remember this area because I think I encountered this one early on, and it gave me the impression that, like, the levels would be a bit more unique, and I was disappointed when, like, this is the only one that has a stage this unique. I love your YT vids, and I'm insane about Splatoon. Congratulations! On being insane about Splatoon. I'm sorry about liking my YT vids. Wait, increases my main weapon's charge speed. You might want to reverse that. That's a bad... If the charge speed was in... Oh, no, wait. It increases speed, not time. That's right. That's right. So that is actually good. Increase speed good. Increase time bad. But wait, it says it increases the speed, but then it lowers the percentage, so it's still wrong. It's measuring different things. It's measuring time, but it's talking about speed. That's why I got confused. Heck was that? Why am I just now getting this tutorial? Yeah, since I don't have this one yet, and it's weapon specific, let's go for it. And it's an immediate 100%, because it's just a one chipper. Sub 1 minute? How? On what? On the Splat Zones thing? Just go in between the zones immediately. Because those enemies, like... The pattern that the enemies go in between the zones is, like, preset. So just go from one, kill the two guys, go to the other, kill the two guys, and just keep doing that. Okay. I like Crab Tank. Now this one is really, really good, even to just get it on the starter. But this one's a question mark, and it's a good one. Oh, thank you very much for doing the gift sub, Typhoon of Tempest, and thank you very much for being gift subbed to, Owling. Yeah, I don't think there's any good options here. They all kind of suck. Oh, come on. Yeah, it is better. Pearl and Marina are the lovers, Oct is the third wheel, and 8 is the adopted child. This is canon. Why does it love this boss so much? I hate this boss so much. Crab good. Crab's so good. I gotta use crab more. God, I want to see what Crab can do against the spinning tower thing. Wait, I already saw this. I already saw this cutscene. They're repeating a cutscene. I'm not complaining. It's like, it's lesbian content, but still. I've been playing side order wrong? How are you playing side order? Did you go into the options and turn off lesbians? Okay, this is the worst. Having to bounce on those, but also holding the jump button, which you use to bounce, turns on hover. I'm trying to purposely get all chips and weapons that I'm bad with, so I finish with the ones I'm good with last. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's the correct way to do it. However, I didn't really have the chance to do it because it starts you at the beginning with like 2 of the best weapons. Like the very first weapon is my favorite weapon. What am I gonna do? Horizontal slash speed is one of the absolute worst ones to collect? What? I'm liking my horizontal slash speed. Are you in the Matrix? Is that what's happening? Is Pearl outside the Matrix? No, we're both in the Matrix. Pearl's just a robot. As part of being in the Matrix, see, because Marina loves Pearl so much, she had to design Pearl with a unique robot form for VR. The fact that it isn't included in color chip bias means that it can take lots of runs to get all 5. Oh, I'm not factoring, like, odds of 100% at all, because I'm nowhere near close where I even need to think about that yet. I'm just trying to beat the game. Miss Champ, does the sword still suck as much as you thought it would? Yep, it's sucking about as much as I expected. In the sense that it's not fun to use. Is there a goal for this run? To play video game. To fun video game. Video game press button and Doki Doki. Oh, whoops, I should have filled it in while I was there. Okay, this is pretty good for crowd control. I find it so funny that in the tooltips for like the homing missiles, like the characters just straight up say, "Don't even bother attempting to run away from these. You have to shoot them. That's your only option." And meanwhile, here I am playing the game and I basically just ignore them. Like, they're so slow. Don't even bother. It is a waste of time to shoot them. Most of the time, the tooltips are actually pretty decent, but that's like the one time where I'm just going like, really? Did the devs have a lot of issues? Were the devs having problems with them? Free win. I really wish gliding was opt-in and not opt-out. That would make it so much easier to not glide. Well, this is an easy decision. It honestly makes me feel really bad that I keep getting, like, new best times, meanwhile I'm completely sucking. Because that's just making me feel like, oh god, how bad did I do? Oh my god, give me the disc! Ooh, and it's a good chip. But then this one's a really good chip, and it's one I'm really close to finishing. But this was a question mark. Dang it. Really good chip, and it puts me one away from 100%. I hate this. Don't make me do decision. Ah, rude. Luckily, it's lights out, so it's free. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that noise? I'm gonna be right back. I have to go find out what that noise is. Good morning. You'll never guess what that noise was. Pretty good choices here all around. But this one wins out. Maybe? Yes. Oh god, this one. Okay, we're done, because I still got a tank. You know, one thing I found out, apparently you don't have to destroy all of the layers, you only need to destroy the quote-unquote lit-up layers? Like, it says that in the, like, in the little blurb about each of the bosses. I think I'm just gonna destroy them all, though, because, like, friggin', like, what am I gonna do? Yeah, there was still a layer left, but the game was just like, you got the lit up layers, it's fine. You don't have to actually like finish the fight. I honestly never even noticed until I read that blurb that there were lit up layers in the first place. Like, everything just, like, there's neon colors everywhere. How am I supposed to notice? I really want to do this because there's a question mark and it's a chip I don't even have. But then it's, like, no money. And this one's a good chip, but it's a chip I already have, so let's just go for this. What are we snacking on? Apple straws. That's not even very good. Screw it. I've got a lot of cash saved up. Hells yeah. And screw it. I don't see foresee. Okay, wait, how much is that? $800. Nah, I'll just see if there's another vending machine later. Okay. You know, that's not... at least that's easy to not do, unlike some of them. Ooh, that's real close to getting max now. Yeah, I gotta go for it. Then I only need one more. Oh, well, I was gonna take a bunch, but now... I like that particular quote, because usually they, like, take it seriously that the player might have difficulty doing the thing. But that one, they're just, like, straight up, no, it's just play like normal. Who even cares? It's really just free money. Oh, it's a trampoline one. The enemy ink is pretty pointless then. Yeah. I mean, it's pointless most of the time anyways. Like, it's not like I'm going to be walking around on ground that hasn't been inked in the first place anyway. Like, I'm always going to be inking the ground I'm walking on. There we go! Even if I die, that's still a 100% chip. I do kind of feel like it would be a lot more... It would feel nicer to get a chip for finishing the floor instead of getting it for freebies when you start the floor. But I guess it does save you the pain of, like, if you actually get a game over on that floor and you really needed that, like, to fill out the chip then. I win. On the one hand, I don't have that. On the other, this is a question mark. Dang it, pushed it too fast. Okay. Yep, let's just go to the vending machine. We're so close to the end. Well, I guess this means more crab, at least. But I was hoping for something that I could, like, level up. Oh, dang it. Dang. Well, at least I'll have this now. I'm not going to spend any more because then I'd be costing myself a continue. If by chance I needed it. Okay, you know, I'm going to check under the vending machine. If you're telling me there's someone under the vending machine... I would love if there was actually like an examine prompt if you went behind the vending machine like this. Well, at least I can not only do I get disc drops, I'll get double disc drops. That's a new best time, right? Yeah, that's a new best time. That's some good time. Oh, there goes my new best time. Oh. There are some big spoilers going on in the terms of the structure of the game, absolutely. So I'd be worried about that if somebody's asking if they should be worried about spoilers. And especially don't watch any of the cutscenes. Crap good. I mean, I was trying to figure out how far you were to see if you had fully cleared it or not. I have not fully cleared it yet, no. I've still got, like, 5 weapons left? Yeah, 5 weapons because there's still 1 weapon I haven't unlocked yet. The cool thing is, all 4 of these weapons are ones I wouldn't mind using. We've run out of weapons that I hate. Well, I guess that depends on how fast this one fires. I hope it fires good. If it's one of the slow ones, then I hate it. My memory isn't good enough to discern that, like, based on sight. You gonna try to finish today? Dear God, no! It takes me more than an hour per run. believe that one is slow but big. Oh god. I hate it then. How on earth did I end up on Splatoon Twitch from Warframe Twitch? I mean, you know Splatoon is just a Warframe spinoff, right? Yeah, look it up. Same devs. There's got to be at least one person who believed me. I have so much power, and I will use it for evil. Marina is Googling it right now. She's like, wait, no, that can't be right. Can it? I would love if this was super duper super cheap. And it is actually, it's super duper cheap to lower the cost. So there's that at least. And this is pretty cheap too. Maybe I should be going for the vending machine stuff now. Yeah, screw it. This discount first. So yeah, now my Membucks is just going to be, like, going so much further with the vending machines. Honestly, all this stuff up here, it's so expensive, and it's not going to give me that much of a boost in comparison to what the early levels gave me. Be right back. Good morning. My path was apparently Warframe, Factorio here. Warframe. I'm pretty sure Warframe is a spin-off of Warframe. However, that is, I will clarify, just me, just spit talking. You know what? Screw it. This may make the difference between life and death. Even that little tiny bit of cash. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's the bouncy boss that I finished. And I still need to beat 4 more of this guy. Of course I finished the bouncy boss, because it gives me way too many of them. Yeah, 4 more of both of these. Oh, yeah, this one sucks. Maybe even tempted to turn off the risk that I don't get any pearls. Oh, it's so slow. It's so slow. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. And the sub is curling bombs, not the best. And the special is the wave breaker. Oh, wow. This has gotta be like the hardest weapon. Oh my god. It blasts the balls backwards if I miss. Yeah, I know Pearl JPEG. Well, that's gonna help. But at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna want good luck. Seems like good luck is gonna be really helpful for me. Although this will let me kill the portals faster, which is like one of the biggest deals. Yeah, for the sake of killing portals, I'll go with this. So Lucky Luna is the play? I don't think that counts as a pun, but I'm still gonna permaban you for that. Is the end of like one of the blasters? Does that legally count as an explosion? Is that legally an explosion? What that does? Yes, it is? Are you sure? Or are you just saying, well, it's probably? Very sure. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of people saying yes, so it looks like I'm going to have to permaban a lot of people. Ooh, yes. And it's question marks. Said zones, but it's only one zone. I've been robbed. Easy modo.
Well, that's completely worthless. Now this is gonna be a good one. Because that's my weakness right now. It's amazing. It still feels slow. I've got a 1.5x boost, and it still feels super slow. Bit faster at least, yippee. I mean, it's way, 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 way faster. It's just also, we started from near zero, so, like, you know, relative. Wonder what that means, considering usually it explodes the moment it touches someone, but it does a lot of damage when it does that, I'm pretty sure. I think it's worth it just for the money. Oh, that's right, it's the easy one. So the chip sucks, but also I really want the money. But then the chip on this one is okay, but then it's friggin' the least amount of the money. Oh, it doesn't respawn. Dang it. By the way, how many viewers do we have? I'm curious. Because on the one hand, I'm streaming Splatoon. On the other hand, it's not a myth. 86. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, worthless. Worthless. I don't have enough money saved up. So it's 400 bucks, which is kind of a lot. You know what? Maybe I do have enough money saved up, since I do have the... I have discounts now. Tempting. You could always just enter and exit the vending floor. That's even worse than worthless. Now this actually becomes worth something if I get Reef Slider. Is Poison Ink good? It's okay. But I was mostly thinking, well, I'll have a good chance at 100%ing that chip. Oh, thanks for pushing it at the goal. Wow, you helped me get a cool time. God, is that gonna be like the super duper pro strat for like speedrunners? Like that they actually have to lure the enemies into pushing the balls for them across the stage? I like how that one was supposed to be rigorous. Was it, or was it only hard? I can't remember. I think it was rigorous. It was rigorous. Oh my god. I wonder... Would that make my explosions bigger? Does this make my explosions bigger? Because it is like my main weapon's shots. I think so, no. Well, one of you is getting permabanned. Both can't be true at the same time. See, now the thing is, if it does do that, then I'd want this. But if not, I'd want this to continue going on this line of a chip I already have. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this. Cash, like the cash money is equivalent no matter what I choose. So I would kind of like this chip, but on the other hand, I could go to the vending machine, and also it's not worth much cash. And on the other hand, I don't have much cash. 400 bucks to maybe get one that's worth more? Dang, it doesn't tell me if I've 100% this one. Yeah. And now I'm broke again. Okay, so this one, I'll only need one more to 100% it, so let's go. Oh my god, this is the third time I've done this one today. Morning, Tibby. How's it going? Okay, I had 100%ed Killer Whale. It's a good thing I didn't invest too much. Splatoon 3 challenge? The challenge is that I play the video game. Is that a new best time? Please tell me that's a new best time. Yes, it is. Okay, so explosions actually interrupt their attack, which makes this very easy. Good, it's one I actually need. I seem to be doing something! I do not understand. Apparently this blaster is good. Luna Blaster is good if you know what you're doing. Well, I can disprove that immediately. I have no idea what I'm doing, and it's doing pretty good. I really want that cash. But I could get this one's getting close that I might be able to do it. But that cash, I might be able to exchange that cash for chips. Meh. Oh, nice. There we go. That's the kind of easy decision I like. Whoa, what? I don't even know what happened. Too many creatures? I mean, I just don't know what hit me in the first place. It's not too many creatures as opposed to too few creatures were killing me. All I can think is that I got hit by, like, the snipers, like, twice in a row. Dang it. Stupid little wall. Nah, I can live without that. Oh, wait, it also means no glide. Dang it. Whoops. Still somehow a best time. Ridiculous. You know I've got that equipped right now. I don't need this tutorial for the third time. Yeah, there we go. I've actually got real good choices here. This one I can 100%. This one is decently close. But, like, you know, one obviously wins out over the other. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, I've only got 4 more slots. So if I want to 100% another chip, maybe I should reset. I do have plenty of cash. This helps me not at all, in any way whatsoever. This has been a thorough waste of my cash. Oh, hey. Well, this one's good. What is the current challenge? It's VG regular, not VG myths. VG regular. What sort of challenge could you make for side order? No hacks run? Well, definitely, but I feel like that'd just be sort of dumb easy mode for babies, not even a challenge. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna take this for the cash and hope for a vending machine next floor. Oh god, it's this one. I hate this one. Because you just gotta go across the entire level. Just over and over and over. Ah, tempting, but it's the last floor. So, like, it's not like getting double chips matters that much when it's not even one that matters. This one I would like, but hey, look at this. Now, as long as I have at least 3,000 bucks. Oh, and I've only got 2 slots, so I've just got, I do just have to get one that I'm gonna max out in 2. Time to turn money into pearls? That's actually a good idea. Oh my god. I would have liked that earlier. Dang it. Okay, last chance. Nope. Oh, hey, I'll have exactly 3,000. And I think I did buy that upgrade, so continues are cheaper. But, I don't want to risk it because I'm not sure. I'm gonna risk it because I'm not sure. You'll have more from the final level, but there's no point in purchasing a continue. You can't purchase a continue after you've beaten the final boss. For a second, I thought it was actually gonna be like, oh, it's a visual novel now. Now you've got to say whether or not you like chaos or order. I already did that in Splatoon 2, thank you very much. I chose the correct answer, by the way. There we go. What was I even worried about? As painful as it was, I kind of miss Octavio's boss fight from Splatoon 1 because it actually had you platforming during the boss. Yeah, they've never topped it. That's still one of the best boss fights in video games ever. They pulled all their punches for every subsequent boss fight in every Splatoon forever. Shocking how good Spoon 1's final boss is, especially compared to the rest of the game. Which is also really, really, really good? Is that what you're saying? Is that... You're saying it's so amazing that this really, really, really good game has an even better final boss? That's what I understand from that statement. Oh no, because I spent all my money, I didn't get many pearls! Wait, I spent a lot of that money on pearls. Is that dialogue specifically there for if you go through 3 times in one sitting? Okay, so I'm done for today. That's it. The stream's over. Get out. Run away. Run away. Go away, you stupid dog. But the next run I do, which will probably be off stream. Yeah, I think it will probably be the Splatling. Because I don't jive as much with the delayed shot. I guess technically the Charger is a delayed shot, but it's different. It's different, you know? Because it's different. In fact, this one's a charge shot too. But it's different because it looks cool. Snipers look cool. Gatling gun doesn't look cool. I think what it is that it just feels better to release and then immediately deal 1 billion damage with the one shot. Whereas this, it's like, you release, and then it just does, like, a revving machine gun. In which case, I just want a machine gun, please. Just give me the machine gun. I'm down to 1.1. Will it is that the lowest it goes, or if I buy all the upgrades, will it just be X 1.0? Will it go down to like 0.9? By having this turned on, you are actually losing pearls in exchange for ultimate risk. All right, Docs, I'm gonna have to permaban you. That's backseat spoilers. Sorry. Yep, I'm gonna have to permaban Terminal Tractor. Sorry, no backseat spoilers. Oh wait, that's a bigger drop than I expected. I am short to actually get the damage increase. Yeah, there we go. Now I can, like, super duper roll without having to worry about cash as much. And that's it. There's nothing else to buy that will help me in any way whatsoever. Oh boy, I get to know what boss I'm fighting. As if I care. Why would I... The only thing that I can think either of these being useful in any capacity is if you're... you've 100%ed absolutely everything else in the game, but somehow not bought all the upgrades yet. But then also, you still need to grind out more boss kills for specific bosses. So with these, you'll be able to just see on the tower at the very beginning of a run whether or not it's worth doing the run. Okay, that's it. I'm done forever. Thank you for video games. I hate video games now. I'm going to go live in the mountains where I never have to see another video game. Night night, heart emojis.